All right, let's talk comics. Hey kids, it's your old pal Chris, writer-creator for Bootlegger Comics. I'm going to start doing some reviews that I have put off. I've been putting off reviews, keep telling myself I'm going to do it later, but today's the day. I have the time, so here we go. The first book I have here today is Seven Amens Before Sundown by the legendary Tom Tuttle. One thing that's going to separate me from most people I've seen who've reviewed this, I loathe the stock that was used on this cover. It feels like rubber. It's really weird. It at first kind of felt like it was almost kind of a velvety texture to it. I do not like it. It makes me, to me, it gives me the feeling that it's very fragile, that it'll scuff easily. So I'm very, very, very careful with this because I don't want to fuck it up because I am also a collector. I also don't like this cover image. I mean, wouldn't even describe it as a cover image. I mean, I like the color. You know, the color grabs your eye. But yeah, it's kind of plain. Like my eye would go right past this if this was on a rack. Again, that's just my opinion. The interior art by Kristian Rossi is fan-freaking-tastic. I love this image here. And I'm like, God, man, this is really great. Why do I like this? Why do I like it? Dan Lawless. I like Dan Lawless. I love Dan Lawless's art. This, I don't know who did this. I don't know the person. Robert Geronimo did this piece. It's given me AI vibes. I mean, it looks cool. But anyways, the interior art is really great. I had actually reached out to Kristian Rossi when I was looking for artists for the Nostradamus Effect, and I could not afford him. But great work. Love his art. Now, there's something I noticed about and I don't know if it's the type of paper or the type of coating or whatever on the paper, but it's some things that I saw on like some images that were printed on that were presented on live streams, like didn't transition well. Like look at this, man. That is very cool. That's very much Western movie vibe. I like it, and I like the use of the space here. Like, you know, it really sets the tone. But one thing that is different, and I wish I had a image from how it was shown online, is you see here's the town, right? And he's walking in. Well, here's the town. The sun's down, and now you see all these people have come out and are watching this guy. And the thing that really stood out for me when I saw this online on a stream is all these people had their eyes were white, you know, kind of like they were glowing, and that doesn't translate in this. Somehow it got lost. You can kind of make it out if you zoom in, but yeah. So I don't know if that has to do with the type of page stock they used or the coating. Like it's kind of like a satin almost rather than a gloss. So I don't know if that affects how, and here you can see it really well. And I remember when I saw this panel on it was a live stream where he was, they were promoting his campaign. Like that scene here with all those eyes was just so eerie. It was just such a creepy image, And you get some of that here where I don't know if because it's kind of small, maybe I don't know, but man, the interior art is so freaking great. Very reminds me kind of European style, which I love European art comics. About the story, I'm not going to go into the story just because I don't want to take away anything from anybody, but I will say this. The story starts out okay. It ends, as it winds down, as it gets to the ending, it is just fucking great. I really, really enjoyed this story. And it started out good, and it just ended super solid. So I definitely recommend this. It's just some of the art I'm just not crazy about. But again, that's just all opinion. That's my opinion. Like, I didn't understand this. Like, okay, why do we have a something about Mary thing? But then I finally got it. I'm kind of thick-headed sometimes. I love that. That is just fantastic. A lot of art in here, a lot of cool art. There's Dan Lawless. Man, look at that. That is so freaking great. Love that. And then I don't know who did this. Like, I don't know. I'm not crazy about that. But again, that's just my opinion. But at the end of the day, the book is good. It is definitely worth the money. I'm glad that I supported Tom Tuttle. He's a great guy. He supported me. And I love Westerns. I love Western comics. I'm not huge on vampires, but if the story's done well, it doesn't matter, vampires, werewolves, or whatever. And this story's done well, man. The ending was just really great. So, Seven Amens Before Sundown by Tom Tuttle. Let's look at all the credits here. So, written by Tom Tuttle. Art and colors by Kristian Rossi. Letters by Weathers, Eric Weathers, Indie Darling. Let's see, Grindhouse cover by Graham Nolan. I don't know what the Grindhouse cover is. Till Death Do Us Part. Till Death Do Us Part. Cover by Peter Gilmore. I don't know if that's the one I have. I don't know which cover it is I have. But logo by Von Klaus. Bookends by Dan Lawless. Let's hear it for Dan Lawless. Freaking awesome artist. Chapter headers, Robert Geronimo. Page preview by Peter Gilmore. Peter Gilmore is another one who's freaking amazing artist. I can't wait to get River of Blood. Let's see. Preview page by Vasilis Lolos. That guy is hilarious. I love it. I love his style. It's reminds me of a very much like a 80s European kind of high art stuff. Let's see, pinup art by Brian Baugh. Inside back cover art by Vasilis Lolos. Back cover art by Bosch Faustin. Don't know who that is. To my children and grandchildren, everything I do for the sole purpose of impressing you. Right on, man. And to Harry Talbot, you are now and ever have been my muse. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, man, check it out. I liked it. I think you could probably still pick up a copy, maybe. Just reach out to Tom. Of course, he's on X. But there you have it. 7 Amens Before Sundown. My review. Take it for what it's worth. See ya!